Yo, how is ECU out? What the fuck? It's like magic. ECU's out? Nah. What's up, guys? I'm Jordan from Arcade Tunes, and today we're gonna talk about how the BMW G80 M3, Toyota Supra M340, and all the cars that are built after June 2020 that were previously not tunable are now tunable. There's not clickbait, there's not fake news, there's not, oh, it's tunable, and then we slam a JB4 on it again. Did that enough times. So this is like real deal tuning. Just to get started, this is not piggyback solution. This is a full ECU retune. Process is relatively simple, in my opinion. You're gonna want to start off by taking your car, whatever car it might be, and removing the ECU. Depending on what car that is, the process is pretty similar. If you have an M340, you might not have a strut bar. If you have a Z3, you might not have a strut bar. If you have a X3M or G80 M3, you're gonna have a strut bar. Pop the hood. Throughout this video, I'm gonna go over all the good stuff, how this works, what the whole process is. So ECU's under this area. On this car, we have a few nuts that are blocking the way. So they're on 16, 17s. Grab a wrench in a second to find out. This little plastic cover pops right off. And then I'll show you guys how to unplug it. I'm gonna get to all that. But in between, don't forget, if you guys want more G80 content, be sure to like, subscribe, and then also, we're doing a giveaway, not on this G80, this customer's car, on my own G80, which is actually outside. I'll walk over to it right now. We're giving away this car. We have like a few weeks left. There's 3 weeks left in it. Where's my car? 3 weeks left in this giveaway, pretty much. Give away this car, $20,000 cash to one lucky winner. Link below to arcadetunes.us to get entered. Any dollar you spend will get you entries. So 6-speed car, I think it's got 3,000 or 4,000 miles on it. Drove it a little bit. I bought an all-wheel drive car. So the all-wheel drive car is coming, and I don't really need this one. So I thought everyone does giveaways, so I said, screw it, let's just do it. Let's give it away. Someone will be really happy, hopefully, at the end of the day with a car. I'm gonna miss driving it manual. That's also why I got this car. I got this car with the intentions of doing the giveaway with the manual car, so I could hop into all-wheel drive auto car. So all-wheel drive auto car is ordered. You guys see that when it comes. I'm not the first on board to get those, so it is what it is. But be sure to get your entries, all the info below to how to enter, and like anything you spend right now, $1 spent is 10x entry. Any dollar spent is 10x entries right now. So if you buy stuff, this is the time to do it. Back to tuning your G80. So I'm gonna grab the tools right now, take a little apart. It's actually a 15mm socket. On an X3M, I don't know if it's gonna be the same or different or whatever the case may be, but I'm gonna blast these off real quick. Upper strut bar comes right off. You just want to be careful not to obviously scratch or damage the car when you rip this off. Then the ECU cover comes right off. Has a bunch of plastic tabs underneath it, so you'll see right now. And the rear part, actually, I didn't show it great. Comes up like this, then slides out. All the DME connectors are keyed, so you really can't swap them. F80 M3, the older car, is really easy to swap them and kill an O2 sensor, a high pressure fuel sensor in the process. These are pretty easy, so I'll show you guys in a second how to take those apart. The ECU connectors have a little tab you push down and then fold the flap at the same time. I'm gonna try to do it with one hand to show you guys. You're gonna push this little tab down, and then, so it's actually pretty, when you push it down, this will come down. Then you move it. Push down, do that. Also, depending on the car, it's a little bit difficult in this to get it off without taking out the side connectors, so I'm gonna show you guys how to take those off too. Oh. It's really hard to show you guys while doing it in here, but there's a little tab that you pull up and push in, If you pull it up and push it in, you'll be able to take off each of these independently. I'm only gonna be taking off the ones that I really need to do this. We're actually gonna see afterwards if the car still locks and unlocks, which would be really cool. That way cars can be stored at your house, or if you don't have a driveway, because not everyone that's doing this, their car, can necessarily have a driveway that they can be doing this at. So once everything's unplugged, there's like two sort of kind of like hidden tabs, I'd say. I'm gonna try to show you guys right now, and I'll show you guys better with the ECU removed. They're down in this vicinity against the box. You probably can't see anything, but I'll pull this all out, then show you again. So like magic, ECU's out? Nah. There's some tabs I'll show you guys right now. Down here, that I grabbed from behind my finger and pulled outwards. There's actually two of those, one on each side. A little bit tricky to get to. We actually did two people, one pulling the ECU up and me holding both the tabs up to get the ECU out. So ECU's out. We're gonna see if we can lock the car and unlock the car like this in a second. That way you can plug the battery back on and then do that. That way you can lock the car outside. You guys can lock the car with no ECU in it. If your car's manual, you can apply or remove the parking brake if your car has no ECU in it. If the car's auto, I have no idea, so you better just park that car in a good spot before you try taking the ECU out. But either way, you can just put the battery back on and the car locks and unlocks normally with a key. So you can like have the car parked, locked, safe location, and then get the ECU out to us. This is coming to me. If you want our tune for this car, you'd send an ECU with the form we give you and give us some time. As of right now, as a time posting, it takes about a week or two for us to get the ECU, do everything, and send it back to you. This is the only way. I wish there was a way to do this faster and more affordable for you guys, but it is a process. In terms of flashing it, there's one company in the world right now that's capable of flashing these that figured it out. No one else releasing it. Don't at. Company starts with M in my comments because it's not them. That's all BS. But there's one company that does it. We've worked with them for about 3 or 4 years for a variety of different cars and remote flashing software. Really good stuff they make. So they're handling all the flashing. So we have to actually take the ECU, get it here, read it, send it out, get the files, flash it with our supplied tune, and get it back. No immediate revisions are happening for a car like this. You can do data logging. That's a thing. That's really good to do. But this is, in my opinion, great for stock turbo cars. If you want to run E50 and you only want to run E50, you're not worried about running back to pump gas, it's okay. But this is great for stock cars, bolt-on cars that want some more power, want to really ECU tune, don't want to play piggyback games, and enjoy their car. So this I'm doing on my giveaway car immediately. We're going to take the ECU out. That way we get it in and done before whoever the winner is, so they can enjoy it. We have piggyback on there right now. I'm not the biggest fan. It always does weird things. Check engine light comes and goes. And I know people are going to say, well, doing something wrong. I don't know what to do right then if that's the only way to do this. So also piggyback data logging sucks anyway. That's a whole nother problem. But ECU's out. We're going to get this thing sent out. Like I said, you send it in with a form. We flash it with our supplied tune. And then you get it back. Put it in the car, run it, drive it, and enjoy it. As of right now, if you go to deal and you send the ECU back to us, you have to pay again. Not full price, some discounted price for sure. If you want a revision, like you don't want burble, then you do want burble, something like that, you have to pay again, which is the nature of how this works right now for the flashing process. In the future, if we can change that and do revision, send you a flash cable, we have a massive amount of flash cables in stock. The day that that changes, we will be happy to help people with it. As of right now, this is, in my opinion, the only way to actually flash tune your G80, Toyota Supra, BMW M340, G Series, 2 Series, whatever the case may be. Tune it also for like any mods. You tell me you want more burble, less burble, whatever the case may be. If you ever have a J4 in the car and you're like, my car throttle closes, you mention that. I'll do throttle closure fix to some extent for you. I'm happy though, because this has been super weird. Like I have an all-wheel drive coming, I'm trying to make fast. Actually, the rear-wheel drive was never really the goal, even though we set like 6130 records. It was never really goal because it's rear-wheel drive. The all-wheel drive is a move. So now that there's like a thing, I'm beyond happy that we can go ahead, throw a real ECU tune in the car, and actually make power, not have a check engine light all the time, not have random problems. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, be sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for everything else we're doing with the G Series cars.